special skills. In fact, if you stink at using your blow dryer and you can never get a blowout, this will be your best friend because now you can get your hair to look the way you want. So all you need to do is let us know what color you want and what size. And basically, it's this simple. Get the 1.5 inch, which I'm showing you here, if your hair is shoulder length or longer. If your hair is shorter than that, and this will work on women even if you only have a few inches of hair, then you'll get the 1 inch. So 1.5 inch for long shoulder hair and longer, 1 inch if your hair is shorter than shoulder length. And then pick a color, and they all do the same thing, but the colors are fun. So here's your navy, your purple, your gray, and your pink. It comes in this fantastic bag that is not a small deal. It's the travel bag that actually is so nice because I keep mine in there every single day. It keeps it protected. But now we're going to go over and talk to Maria McCool, who created the Perfector. I have to tell you something so funny. We were on together with Friday Night Beauty last week, and my sister was watching. She bought the Perfector 2 years ago from another store. Didn't realize what she had bought and never took it out of the box. I know. Don't kill her. She watched us present it. I want to tell you, while I was still doing Friday Night Beauty, did her hair, and I had a text message. I have that thing. I didn't know I had that thing, and my hair looks really good. She's been using it every day since. Isn't that funny? And I'm like, we should have come to QVC. You could have gotten the upgrade. You could have gotten the colors. So it really, and my sister has very short hair.
Oh, she does have short hair?
Yes.
Okay.
It's really cool. So this works for everyone.
It does, and I really do literally use it on everyone in the salon because I can teach people how to do their hair themselves. And that's the whole reason why I came up with the Perfectors, because my clients love the way they look when they leave the salon, but they want to be able to do that themselves.
Now what we're seeing here is she's a beautiful lady and her hair has really great texture, but you want a little versatility. So if she wants to have a smoother texture to her hair, this is going to be awesome for her.
Right. So what I did is, first of all, when I developed the Perfector, I put these teeth and I aligned them on there like this for a couple of reasons. One, it's holding your hair to the barrel without having the crimp or the singe of the clamp. And also, it's what protects you from the heat. So I have this right on Sue's scalp here, and I'm touching it as well at the high heat, and I'm not burning her, I'm not burning me, and then what just comes out of that is a beautiful, smooth curl. So she doesn't have to go ahead and blow dry or round brush her hair. This is done, dried naturally. And I'm actually going to give it to Sue.
So Sue's going to keep doing her hair
let her
as it goes.
Itself.
Now I'm going to pick up one that is set at 395 degrees. And I'm going to show you something you can't do with any other hot tool that I know of. Look, I'm holding it, I'm putting it on my face. It's not burning me. So if you have short hair especially, but really all of us, and maybe your teenage daughter's using this, you don't want to you don't worry about burns, you can't burn yourself with this.
Right. And what's important, not only are you not burning yourself, but the fusion technology that I developed when I had made the Perfector, it's not going to burn your hair. So what it is we've taken two different technologies, ionic and ceramic. We actually have animation to show you how we blended those. So what happens is when you get the Perfector at home, you're actually going to be able to pick your heat setting from 325 to 395, whatever heat's going to be best for your hair type, and I'll talk about that a little bit more. And then that's what turns on first. That ceramic heat is evenly heating the barrel. It's going to start to smooth and shine your hair. And then that ionic technology, that's what's putting the moisture in. And that's why you're getting all that volume, not just curl, and it's lasting a long time.
Well, and if you look at this, you're getting such a great value here. It's a $129 value. You're getting it for less here at QVC. That's why I sort of lectured my sister about why did you buy it someplace else. She said, I didn't know you had it on QVC. You're getting it here for 4 easy payments of $24.33, and it's easy to use. Even if you do straight hair and you just want to brush it through, your hair gets shinier. She's a blonde, and for blondes, it can be scary to use hot tools, and you lose the shine.
Exactly, it's hard to get shine, and I'm right here on Sean's end. So before, I used to tell my clients that were heavily highlighted, very blonde, maybe had some damage to their hair, to be careful with the heat styling tools on the end. But watch when I pull this out. Her ends, as they come in close, you can see they're shinier, they're smoother, they have a lot of body to them. So I can put the Perfector on her ends as much as I want. I don't have to worry about it damaging her hair. And what's really nice about that is you could wake up in the morning and instead of having to go through a whole nother shampoo, blow dry, you can just perfect your hair.
awesome.
Right?
It's so awesome. So just want to let you know, gray's very popular, purple's really popular. You can see her hair before unstyled. Look at it after. This is actually a good before and after, because if you blow dry your hair and it sort of looks like the before, it's a little rougher, it doesn't look smooth, and you think, I just don't know how to do a blowout, like you're not good with the round brush. I'm not either, and that's what the Perfector is so great for. It perfects your hair, making it look like you got a great blowout.
That's exactly right. That's what Sandra, you hit it on right on the head. Is that how you want to say that?
Because any way you want to say it.
It's exactly
I'm glad you agree,
right. Because what happens is that, you know, there's such a technique that us stylists use with the round brush and the blow dryer. We get the hair real smooth. We get a lot of volume in it. And that's what my clients are looking for every day. And with the Perfector, if you can brush your hair, then you can perfect it. I mean, think about your favorite brush that you have, that when you brush your hair, it looks a little better. Put some heat and fusion technology into that brush, and then it's like a dream come true. And with
now, as you're doing Phyllis's hair, this is actually, my sister was talking about this. She watched, Phyllis, you sold my sister on a product she already had, never taken out of the box.
I love it, I love it.
Because it's the whole idea of, I was dying to tell you that.
I love that.
The rolling.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Excuse
so
me.
If you have shorter hair like Phyllis, also if you have silver hair like Phyllis, we'll talk about that too. All you have to do is take the Perfector, and as you can see, I'm just rolling it through. So what's happening is I'm getting lift at her scalp, I'm starting to shine her hair, smooth her hair, and I'm not burning her, which is the one thing that usually my clients with short hair could not use heat styling tools because they would burn themselves.
Right.
And
well,
burn
that would
their hair.
be scary. I mean, you're just, the way you're running it through her hair. And just so you know, I'm still holding like this. It's kind of cold in the studio, and it actually feels like I'm holding like a little bit of a hand warmer. You're wondering why I'm still clutching like this. But this is at 395 degrees. You can totally adjust it and go down to what, like 355, I believe?
325 to 395.
Okay. So you can take it all the way down to 325, but I'm holding it at the hottest setting, and I'm not burning my hand. If it brushed against my neck or my face, it wouldn't burn me. I love it for that, but I love it for the ease. Your daughter, who has long hair, she taught you a new way to use it.
I know, exactly. My daughter with long hair, she was curling her hair, but every time she was taking my Perfector, and I'm like, what do you need? She was just brushing it just to get the shine in it. And you had talked about that when your hair's a little bit on the fuzzy side, you can just smooth it. And you know, those of you with silver hair, what I wanted to mention, with that fusion technology, you will not singe your hair, you will not yellow your hair. What I find is that my clients with silver hair would be using heat styling tools, and then it starts to yellow But with this technology, you can use it day in, day out. It will not yellow.
You saw on Phyllis's before, really cute pixie cut, but in the after, it's so elegant and glamorous, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Should we go back down to Sue?
Yes, let's see how she did, because that was not very long, but
so while we've been chit-chatting away, Sue's been down here doing her own hair.
I love it.
It's so smooth and shiny now.
Yeah. So this is great.
Gosh, Sue, that looks
good.
It's
easy, right?
And you even got the back really good.
Look at what
and she didn't even have a full-size mirror.
I know. Look at her little tiny mirror. And you see her before. So as you remember, she was sitting here like that 3 minutes ago. And all Sue had to do is run the Perfector through. You did a great job. And it just naturally smooths that out. And what's really great, for those of you who get flat spots, you have calyx back here.
Oh, I have this.
Right? If you're dealing with calyx, again, with her smoothing her hair, we can go as close as we went to that scalp because it's not going to burn. You can put this right on there. But what I love to do, my mom always sits on her chair and it gets real flat. So I'm like, just brush it when you're done, Mom. Just brush it with the Perfector. And then you just get that real nice big lift that everybody's looking for. See how it just bumps out? And then you have that volume, filled that right out.
So
that's simple.
We've seen very short hair. Now we see Sue, who has a shorter cut, but her layers are a little bit longer. Let's go over to really long hair and see how that's going to work. But keep in mind, you just need to let us know if you want the 1 inch or the 1.5 inch. Oh yeah, because the back looks so pretty. Look at the back of her hair.
Okay, so she did that. If
you
look
at
the before and after, exactly. She just was sitting here doing this, and we'll see the before because it's such a dramatic change in just 3 minutes. So if you have naturally curly hair, you can use the Perfector just to give you that blowout look. And she did that in 3 minutes.
Looks amazing.
That's amazing, right?
Looks so great. So she was using, I imagine, the 1 inch.
Yes, she
so
was
1
using
inch
the
for
1 inch.
shorter length hair and above, or shoulder length hair and above. 1.5 inch if you have longer hair, and we're going to see the 1.5 inch now here. I want to see, do you have any tips for long hair?
So long hair. So what you want to do when you're using the Perfector on long hair to get these really great celebrity waves that all you see on the runway right now, With the perfector, you're going to do it a little differently, and this is how you get it. You start at the top, you keep it vertical, and then all you have to do is spin down. You see I'm spinning it like I'm curling a ribbon. And again, it just gives you that bounce. Look at that wave, that bouncy wave. We got all of that shine into Sarah's hair. You know, but here's a nice trick. So for those of you who have daughters, maybe yourself, that really also like to go for straight. So what you can do is, watch how I can just take her hair. I can go as close to the scalp as one. I'm not gonna burn. I have it right on her, high temperature. And then we just come down and we can go into that really nice straight look without the crimps.
Is that the same piece of hair you just curled?
I just curled it. I'm gonna just straighten it out. Right? Now, okay, so now we have it nice and straight. A little bit of wave or kick to it. But if I want to, after I get her hair very straight, if I want to put curl back into it, I can do that too. Now,
which you typically couldn't do with like a flat iron. Once you flatten it, you've actually flattened it. It's done.
Right.
Until you wash it.
Exactly. And with the perfector, if you go straight, it's not flat. Look, and there's her curl back.
That's awesome. Well, speaking of volume, even if you want your hair straight, you probably want volume. And I know Kathy from New Jersey is on the phone, and she was looking for some volume, according to my note on the screen. Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Great.
Hi, Sandra and Maria.
Hi there.
So,
How
Kathy,
are you?
have you tried this perfector before, or are you just going to pick it up for the first time tonight?
No, this is my first time. I have tried one of those type brushes before, and they were just too big, and they didn't come in a smaller size.
Oh,
so I was real glad to see that on this one.
Oh, great.
Good.
Yeah, the 1 inch is so nice. What length is your hair?
It's not shoulder length. It's a little shorter than that.
Great.
Perfect.
Oh, it'll be perfect for the 1 inch. Perfect.
Right,
So-
and I do have straighter hair.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted, and it needs to have volume.
So are you looking for volume all over, or are you kind of like you just want volume maybe at the crown, or a little bit of both?
Both.
Nice.
A little bit of both, especially in the back, the crown in the back.
Up here.
Yeah.
That seems to always go straighter.
I think a lot of people
or
do.
anything else.
Yeah, well, you know, Kathy, I tend to get a cowlick. You can't see it now because my hair's styled, but on day 2, when I wake up, I tend to have a cowlick where my hair splits right in the back of my hair. And then I feel self-conscious about that. Like you can see it as soon as I turn around. This is perfect for it because I just take it on day 2 and hold it here. And then just kind of, well, yours is shorter, so you know, I think I probably have longer hair than you do, but but it'll work the same. And then when you pull it through, and then it just covers up where I had that cowlick. She's
a pro.
Really, I'm not a pro. That's the thing. I'm terrible with hair, but I love this.
You did a great job.
Right. Now, does this? Okay, a curling iron dries your hair out more.
Yes, right. No, this is not.
Happen to do that?
So a curling iron is a metal rod, and you're putting your hair between the 2 metal plates, which is literally flattening your cuticle, and you're trying to curl it. With the fusion technology, you're getting moisture put into your hair, so you're going to be infusing volume while you're curling it, and your hair is going to feel so much fuller. It's not going to be like the curling iron at all.
So, you know, Kathy, if you've never, it sounds like you used something similar in the past, so you're just looking for size, but let's say you get this home and you're, you know, just not sure. Just give it a try. You have 30 days to play with it. It might take like the first couple of times to get it, but when you start using this, I think you're going to love it.
I think so. It looks like I will with the different models that you showed, you know, doing their hair.
Absolutely.
And also the volume, the degrees on it. Where do you start?
Okay, so if your hair is really fine, you want to go ahead with the 320, you know, start lower. If your hair is resistant, go ahead and move it up. I use it higher a lot because
it's not
damaging.
I actually use it lower and I can.
Yep.
So, Kathy, you'll figure that out, but it was really nice to talk to you.
Oh, same here. I do appreciate it.
Have a great night.
Answering my questions.
Sure, I think you're going to love it. You too.
Bye-bye.
So it's $129 value. You are getting it home on Easy Pay for what was that? $24 and change. Over 1,000 now have been ordered. It's exclusive to QVC. You can find the perfector other places, but this is sort of the souped up model with all the bells and whistles and the color choice. So that's why you come and get it here. And that's exactly what I told my sister, who bought it someplace else. That's so funny. Maria, so great to see you. She didn't. Yeah, she's going to have to upgrade. Our one-time only value is coming up. Over 800 have been ordered. We haven't even really said anything about it yet.